buckle up, because what Beyond the Gates is about to deliver next week, it's not just drama, it's a full-scale emotional ambush, and I mean that in the best, most chaotic soap opera way possible. Let's break this down together. And trust me, we need to talk. The shocking spoiler that changes everything. So here's the bombshell. Nicole discovers that someone has infiltrated her computer system. Not a glitch, not a random hack. This is targeted, intentional, calculated. And what does Nicole do? She goes straight to Leah. Yes, Leah. I had to pause the episode. I'm serious. I just sat there thinking, did she really just do that? Because let's not pretend we don't know who Leah really is. She's not just some neutral authority figure. She's connected to Plasma King, which means every word Nicole says, every suspicion, every clue is basically being delivered straight into enemy hands. And here's where it gets painful. Nicole doesn't just mention the breach. She opens up, she shares her doubts, her fears, her theories, which unintentionally points directly toward Jacob. Nicole, a mother or a ticking time bomb? Let's be honest for a second. I've defended Nicole in the past many times. She's been through a lot. She's made mistakes, yes, but always from a place of emotion. But this is different. This is dangerous. Because what we're seeing now isn't just fear, it's a pattern, a recurring flaw that goes all the way back to those storylines from nearly a decade ago. Remember when Nicole trusted the wrong people during the early hospital corruption arc? When she ignored the warning signs because she wanted to believe? This is that Nicole again, except now the consequences are bigger, heavier, more irreversible. And here's my controversial take. I actually think Nicole is becoming one of the most dangerous characters in the show right now. Not because she's evil, but because she doesn't realize the damage she's causing. That's worse. The Jacob connection and why this could destroy everything. Let's connect the dots. If Leah feeds this information back to Plasma King, and let's be real, then Jacob is in serious trouble. We're talking exposure, surveillance, possibly even elimination. And here's the tragic irony. Nicole thinks she's protecting her family, but she might be the reason it all collapses. You see the brilliance of the writing here? This isn't just plot. This is psychological warfare. Because the real question isn't what Nicole will do next. It's when she finds out the truth, will it already be too late? Anita's storyline, the calm before the storm. Now, let's shift to Anita. And wow, if Nicole's story is tension, Anita's is pure emotion. After weeks, months of suffering through chemotherapy, we finally reached the moment everyone has been waiting for. The results are in. She sits with Vernon. There's silence, there's fear, there's hope. And just when we're about to hear it, the scene cuts. I mean, come on. This is peak soap opera cruelty, and I love it. Fan theory war. Will Anita survive? Now the fandom, completely divided. Some are convinced Anita will receive good news. And honestly, I get it. She deserves it. After everything, the betrayals, the pressure of leading the Dupree empire, the emotional toll, this could be her moment of relief. But here's where I disagree with the majority. I don't think it's going to be that simple. Because if you look at the history of Beyond the Gates, strong characters like Anita are never given easy victories. Ever. Think about it. Every time she rises, the writers throw something even bigger at her. So here's my theory. Anita's results won't be entirely bad, but they won't be good either. We're heading into a false hope arc, temporary stability, followed by a devastating twist. Why? Because Anita isn't just a character. She's a legacy pillar, and legacy characters in soap operas, they don't get peace. They get tested. Again, and again, and again. Madison versus Willow, family war goes legal. Now this storyline, it's messy. Madison is being sued by her own mother, Willow. Let that sink in for a moment. We've seen tension between them before, especially over their conflicting beliefs about cancer treatment. Chelsea even tried to step in, tried to heal the relationship. Didn't work because Willow doesn't bend. She never bends. And now she's taken things to the next level, a lawsuit. A real career-threatening legal attack, the timing, and why this feels strategic. Here's what bothers me. The timing. Madison is preparing for a major Parkinson's clinical trial, something that could define her career, change lives, establish her legacy. And suddenly, this lawsuit appears. Coincidence? No way. This feels calculated, almost like sabotage. And I'm going to say something bold here. I think Willow believes she's doing the right thing. That's what makes this so dangerous. Because in her mind, this isn't betrayal. It's justice. Love on hold. Madison and Chelsea. And then comes the emotional fallout. Madison decides to fight the lawsuit. She's not backing down. But the cost? Her wedding to Chelsea is postponed. That hit me hard. Because their relationship has already survived so much. And now, just when they're close to building something stable, it's all put on pause. This reminds me of classic soap storytelling from years ago, where love is always tested by ambition, power, or family conflict. And let's be honest, in this universe, love rarely wins Bill's office, where everything collides. We get that iconic group scene at Bill's law office. You know the one. Everyone's there. Tension everywhere. Madison, Chelsea, Naomi, Haley, Bill. What starts as a simple business update, Chelsea kept partnering with Fenmore's quickly spirals into a full-blown crisis meeting. And here's what I love about this. Bill isn't just reacting. He's calculating. Because whichever side he chooses, it's going to shift the entire power dynamic. And I'm not convinced he's going to choose based on loyalty. Bill plays the long game, always. The Underworld, Joey, Leslie, and a dangerous game. Now let's talk about Joey, because things are getting complicated. He's issuing orders again. Randy is involved, and then there's Leslie. Honestly, she's becoming one of my favorite wildcard characters. She approaches Joey with a request. He doesn't trust her, not even a little, but she won't back off. And here's the twist Leslie sees through Haley's scam targeting Bill. Completely. Which raises a huge question. Is Leslie about to expose the plan? Or is she going to use it for leverage? Because if she plays this right, she could control both sides. And that's power. Vanessa, Nicole, and a fractured friendship. Meanwhile, Nicole's personal life continues to crumble. Her friendship with Vanessa is strained, almost broken. And Martin steps in, trying to convince Nicole to fix things. But let's be real. Nicole has bigger problems right now. And if she doesn't realize that soon, she might lose everything. Deanna at the casino. And the ghost of Doug. Now this is the storyline I'm most excited about. Deanna is heading to the casino. She's looking for Joey, and she has something to say. The question is, what? It could be about Vanessa. It could be about her past. But I'm hoping, really hoping, it's about Doug. Because Doug's death never made sense. Too many unanswered questions, too many loose ends. And if Deanna, or even Donnell, finds evidence linking Joey to it, we're looking at one of the biggest plot twists in years. Final thoughts, why next week changes everything. So let's take a step back. Nicole is unknowingly betraying her own son. Anita's fate hangs in the balance. Madison is at war with her mother. Love is being sacrificed. Secrets are unraveling. And the past is coming back. Hard. This isn't just another week of Beyond the Gates. This is a turning point. A breaking point. And honestly, I don't think anyone is going to come out of this unchanged. But here's the real question I want to leave you with. Who do you trust right now? Because in this world, trust is the most dangerous gamble of all.